8:37 right now. That song may sound familiar. It is a classic heard in a beloved Disney film, and tonight you can see Cinderella in theaters. Movie writer Mike Scott with NOLA.com. The Times speaking you, joining us now with more on this big movie weekend.
That's right. Remember, we teased it last week with,
brought the shoe.
With the glass slipper. It's back again because now we can finally talk about the movie.
Okay.
Cinderella. It's Disney's live action.
Did it live up to what you expected?
Yes, it did. You know, this is a trend that Disney's doing, where they're doing live action adaptations of their classic animated catalog.
Right.
We got Maleficent, of course, last year. Alice in Wonderland made $1 billion at the box office when it came out. So Disney decided to do the same thing for Cinderella. Kenneth Branagh directs. Lily James of Downton Abbey stars, with Cate Blanchett as the wicked stepmother. And I'll tell you what, this, first and foremost, it looks beautiful. It really is a nicely shot film.
The way it's shot, yeah.
It's got great sets, beautiful costumes, an Oscar-winning costume designer on this one, Sandy Powell, as well as some nice cinematography. But one of the things that it has that I think those other two films, Maleficent and Alice in Wonderland, didn't have so much of, it's got an element of fun in there. It's got some good laughs. So this was one that did it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I took my 10-year-old daughter with me, and we had a good time on Monday night to go see it. And what's even better for a lot of folks, Frozen fans, screening before the movie is the new Frozen short, Frozen Fever. And there are people out there who want to go see the movie just to see the Frozen short and plan on leaving. And that one also lives up to expectations. So you sort of get 2 for 1. And this is going to win the box office this weekend. It's expected to make north of $60 million in its opening weekend, and it's worth it. It's a nice
you highly recommend
it.
Absolutely. We know how it ends, and you still loved it. Even
yeah, it doesn't add to the story any. It follows the storyline pretty loyally, but somehow it's just, you get swept up in the magic, or I did anyway.
Oh, look at you. You got a big heart.
I did.
Okay.
Keep it under your hat.
Complete other end of the spectrum, Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I got to put
is he playing a tough guy?
He wears a glass slipper in this. Yeah, he plays a tough guy, an old guy out for revenge. We've heard this story before, sort of a Taken role. And you know, he keeps doing it over and over again. Earlier this week he said that he's probably only got a couple more years left in him before he stops doing these action films. But the reason he keeps doing them is they keep working. You know, he fits the role well.
It's the formula that works for him. Huh?
Exactly. And although this movie is being criticized as being very formulaic, it's pretty predictable where it goes. He plays a mob hitman who's out to save his adult son from his former boss, who's out to kill him. And so it's just a lot of chases, a lot of gunplay, a lot of butt kicking. But even though it follows the genre formula pretty loyally, it does it all fairly well too. So if you want sort of a brainless, escapist afternoon at the movies, that might be the one for you.
Was that a backhanded insult compliment? I don't know what you make of that, but I get you.
Sometimes it's nice to have a movie that you don't have to think too hard about.
You know where it's going.
No messages, nothing like that. It's just, just some escapist fun.
It's Liam being Liam.
That's it.
Okay, and you've got some thoughts on a new Spanish movie? Tell me about this one.
This is a Spanish language drama. It's sort of a sci-fi fantasy starring Daniel Bruhl. And remember, we had Chappie come out a couple weeks ago about a robot that sort of gained independent thought. And this is very similar. He plays a robotics engineer who wants to create a real walking, talking child, a robotic child with real emotions it looks like a child. And this is another movie that really is beautifully shot, but kind of like Chappie, it doesn't really follow through on the intelligence department.
Okay.
You know, it's nice, and I wanted to like it more than I did, but it's decent. I really do want to like the movie, but I can't recommend it entirely. But that's only playing at the Chalmette Movies this weekend if anybody's interested.
So the other two to check out. That theme of robots coming back, bringing some dead one back to life.
Right, exactly.
They keep using that formula over and over.
Yeah, and they never advance it. You know, it'd be okay. It's okay to explore the same theme, but give us a little something extra. Bring something new to the table.
Bring some lanyard.
And there you go.
Thank you, Mike Scott.
Thank you.
Well, coming up, it is a special treat, unique.